doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
There's a flag right there. The field goal try. Yes, sir. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. The Ravens return team is ready. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Smith lined up in the slot. 1st and 10. Looking across the middle.
Well, Jim, I can't say that's great defense. That's just a poor throw and a poor route run by the wide receiver.
Second down coming up. Rice gets past the first wave. 6 in the books.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block and a long touchdown run.
The Ravens now to take the lead with the extra point. The PAT sails wide here.
Well, you don't see it too often, do you? You see these missed extra points, and the first thing you think of is you look up, you do the score, and you go, how is this going to come back and bite them? Because a lot of times it does. It changes strategy as this game goes along.
We're moving in on the 2-minute warning. One more snap first. 1st and 10. Drops the pass.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
2-minute warning looms. This may be the last play before it hits. Drop back, shotgun formation. Going across the middle. Catch is made. Halftime is coming up. But first, we reach the 2-minute warning.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Campbell is going to take it from the gun. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Campbell standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He's looking to the right. Ladarius Webb with an interception.
That interception is strictly on the quarterback. When you make bad decisions, I don't care how good you can throw the football. The results, usually it's going to turn into an interception.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Incomplete, almost intercepted. Well, the quarterback's hurried on the play, and he throws an incompletion.
And QB had no chance, Jim, that time. No chance. The offensive line just has to keep the defenders off the quarterback a little longer. Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Thompson's lined up now as a slot receiver. 3rd down and 8, and that ball's nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
This drives coaches crazy. They get a wide receiver open down the field on a post route, and what happens? The quarterback just overthrows it.
Brought to a halt.
Well, that's how you're going to return punch. You might as well just call for a fair catch every time, because that was a terrible job.
First down here. Into the shotgun. And he's forced to the ground. Defense comes to the line, ready to pounce on that quarterback one more time. Can they get another sack right here? They'll go shotgun here. No time to even look up. He's sacked again. The quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Campbell's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Reaches out and snatches it. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
That's the end of the first half, and we'll be back in a moment with the first half analysis. Kicker set for the kickoff. It's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. And Rice is a running back, but he's in the slot for this play. The 3rd quarter begins with this play. He'll fire it out to the left. That reception picks up the first down.
Well, it was a nice throw by the quarterback that time to get just enough yards to pick up the first down.
Dixon's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Almost intercepted that time. Nickel formation for the defense here. 2nd down and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
And the give now to Ray Rice. Good, solid tackle. Short of the first. And now we've got a 4th down situation. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Throws to the right. And they'll turn it over on downs. The defense does a fantastic job holding strong. And Richardson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. 1st and 10. Richardson bringing the play to an end.
And this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Nelson's a receiver in the slot. Campbell's got it in the gun. Looking for an open receiver on the right. And incomplete.
As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and quarterbacks would always be on the same page. That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Safeties now in the NFL have to cover like a corner, and they got to tackle like a linebacker. And that time the safety came up, and he tackled like a linebacker and stopped that outside run.
Richardson lined up in the backfield. 2nd and 11. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Interception by Webb. They pounce on him there.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They face first down. Flacco still has it after some nifty play action. Loads it up, going deep. Almost intercepted.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against this cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
And Rice is lined up in a single back formation. Almost intercepted.
And what you do in man-to-man defense sometimes, get up there and disrupt the wide receiver. Disrupt his rhythm, disrupt the timing, and what do you get? Another incompletion.
3rd and 10. Quarterback drops back, play action. And they can't connect. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
They bring him to the turf.
You could put anybody in the football team back there and do what that punt returner did that time. That was a terrible job.
Now on first down. Richardson with the carry, taking it right up the middle. It's now 2nd down. Tight ends in motion here. He'll throw it over the middle. How did he drop that?
Yeah, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
Nelson's in the slot. 3rd down and 10. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3 and out for the offense. Punters all set here. They'll take it at the 20. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. 1st and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Makes the grab, the feet are down.
What a nice lob pass that time by the quarterback. Just tremendous touch. He just floats it in there like a feather and gets it done.
They've got a first down now after that catch. Looking to the right side and throwing. No one in sight. Has the grab.
It's always good when your quarterback is able to deceive the defense with good play-action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake. Defense reacts to the run, and now you throw it over the top for the easy completion.
Here's the first snap after the big play. The final quarter begins with this snap. And almost picked off.
You are not going to be an accurate quarterback, of course, when you're under this kind of pressure. Doesn't even have time to set his feet. Another throw offline.
Smith's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd and 10. Trying to work that left side. Incompletion there. Just not quite able to get the feet down.
The defense got away with one that time. It wasn't a good play in their part. It was just bad timing by the quarterback and receiver.
Third down. Flacco's back in shotgun formation. The defense gets the sack.
I don't know what the quarterback was looking at. He had to know that defense was blitzing that time. Doesn't make a quick enough decision, and the